Back with this no backseat shit. No backs would hit, would give roof a lift, and then I'd give you a hand if you only ask, if you only knew type shit. With this doodah shit, maybe it took the tunes to know that what I said for you was soothing, bro. It would soothe your soul. So won't it soothe the soul? Because they only need to ask. With this Seth I hold, it's harvest time inside my head right now. So a semi hit this outer yard till soft and stitch was gone from off the ball. And I would have said something that rock, like it just got lit from off a pod that had a launch in front. I didn't say that part of song. Boom. How many leaves go in a row? And that would be tree, and that would be small. We call a bush and make that part of that hiss in that part of that yard and that part of that grass that tall. If I put my hand like such, holy osmosis, Batman with the bow, a utility bro, with his knife that was sharp, cut the top of the box to get the insides all out. Then I could have used the insides as the dog or the inside of the know-how. Or don't. It's up to you. Up to us and a bunch of this Kabaka stuff. Uncle watch, and then I would have said some octopus. With a stick of bush involved, a bunch of whips. I would weave with my tongue like a spider lived inside my mouth. Bunch of this semi-drugs, see on, then pee on to it. I'll pee on themselves. Listen to some of my sweet as a pea in a parts that I would have said, but I didn't. It's like I missed that part of my entrance. So I exit some of your sell on black markets. Some of your skin, the part where I didn't have to do a long transit. Like I just hopped in where I wanted. This is a bunch of jello inside of a ball. That's half of it, dog. To know how you know and see how it grow. Petri dish, the scientists with a bunch of them that they saw on the edge of nose. And then I itched my stall in all them walls. So itch a sketch would have got a pat on back for once for what it did. And if it meant anything to you at all. This I holler down the hall in Valhalla bra with all of them vanilla I scoop inside of my bowl. That could have been the home for an Eskimo. If yo would have started at the right spot, and maze wasn't that long type stuff. The straw inside of my claw, cause I'm Wizard of Oz. I'd swipe with my claw that used to be paw, and then you would be caught, and you would always heal with the bondage or a tourniquet your arm, and I turn this record like I'm the DJ at the club. More beautiful they older, and then I stuck to my original theory. The theorist, I guess. More of these fall and then it just be twigs. More of this is what they ask with their fists all clenched. And then I go and the torch and the pitchfork won't put me off at all. I'm still the guy with the bolts on my neck. So won't I say something in this part of the season we in, or for the next, like I'm getting it on credit, bitch. Boom. It pays to know, it don't. Take your guess, bro, with this light of the bulb, like this me crystal ball. This was what the hopes and the wonders and all of them wishes that were thrown in the form of a coin when they hit the top of the wet in the well. And you would have been wishing it was this, and I would have been envisioning it like it's a vision quest. More than stripped the bag of what I just said. Would that be the pump from gut or the pump from chest? We're going to see what what would float on sea. Oh, it's me. Oh, to speak these odes to thee, that I would roll like oats inside a barrel that was closed with the lid on the top type stuff, and then I would have pinned the tail of the dog where it belongs. Then on the toe of the truck, and I would have tore you all up from limb to limb. I would have just dismembered y'all, but I would remember when I did, like I would have made a note of it and stuck it to my head, so I would have saw every time I saw my reflection, bitch, just to see the fracture of what this could be called. And the could was no, like we chopped it on the chopping block. This was what the blob would have been, right off of the vomp would have took and something from Nick that belonged in the bag. Then in the back where the remnants of when I remember this bitch, because it would have been lit like a candle that never got waxed. Or it did type stuff. Most of the shit that I said could have been the opposite, and it would have fit better in that sentence, I bet. Boom. Right. It pays to know you can hail a cab all day long. A paid to know should have been off like the paved road we on. So on we rode till our arms were sore enough to be falling off, and then I would have fell on to this part we on, like I'm on the ledge more tall if you would have measured from the flow. But let's pretend it's a game in the flow. Wasn't even in the forefront of the full know that we could have known, like the full glow of the bulb was only half so what the fuck? I know type stuff. Photo finish, bitch, and then I flourish y'all like fauna that grow in the forest, bitch. In the fourth compartment of when my heart beat, lately in the coldest part of the seasons we are, bitch. Then we could all hold hands and hope that the buoyancy back and what used to give the boat's direction and which way to go as a lightning bolt that just hit. Maybe I said this like a boat I built would have been like I wore red type shit, then an idea would hit. Never miss again with more of this mimosa shit that just grows some mold and molds the mold to be it from now on type shit, like it has the no-ho and where the no been and lift the knob on the top of neck. Why of course, because it's TWA when what he says to us with should have been within, not with the H would have lifted, and then the whip would have been to mention it correct when he said it. Then this was the symbol chord that struck, and all them echoing sounds that come off it from ever on would have been forever on. I would have meant, I would lament on the way that I said something like I'm pouring wet cement and wait till it dry and put your impression in by hitting the best with this hammer and thing that I hold. What do you call a chisel, bro? Pays to know. That's where I paid the bro and made mistake before, so the way that drives is how it look from now on. Then he shrugged from his jaw. Colossus barked to cause a cataclysm with romp as the cortex would fall from the optics that they had. And all would sit adjust. All adhesive sticks, that's me to us. Because then it would mean some I think inside this part I keep with the palm would have been relentless to have a ripple come off from a stone I tossed. Or maybe rock and then I fucking said something and I just saw the problem that there wasn't at all. Maybe the problem was that all y'all problemo could blame mo because you go play mo. Y'all would just claim moles would just explode, the parts of y'all would go. And maybe limbs I pulled like I was a host, I told y'all with the ropes that would extend. To what extent would I said some wisdom and make lit what was just dibs? You could have saw the gone blind and sick, that's like going deaf, but in a different sense. You see what I'm saying? I make all this hay stick for Mr. Ed so he can say his isms again and get them chiseled within what would hold a message for them. Cause then my Mario gets so messy with flow and all my shit's all on the flow. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? So, oh, TWA. That's fucking right. The bestest.